Hi, it's Mrs. Arroyo, and today we're doing day 10. We're going to do a quick review, and then you are going to take the quiz. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to make a graph. We'll make our picture graph using pears, apples, and bananas, all these fruits that are over here. We're going to sort them by fruit. See, it's already listed apples, bananas, and pears, and by how many that were bought. So first let's sort our apples. Then we'll sort our bananas. Make sure you don't accidentally put any other fruit here. Make sure bananas go here, pears go there. And then we'll put in our pears. Now that everything is in our place, we can go ahead and we can analyze this graph and we can ask and answer questions for it. So the first question it asks is, which fruit was bought the most? In order to answer that question, we have to count all these up. So right off the bat, you can tell that it's in between apples and pears. Bananas clearly have the fewest, but we definitely need to count these all anyway. So one thing I like to do is I like to go ahead of time, count everything out, and write the number on the side. So let's get a marker and label everything. And I cross it out as I go, or just put a little dot. So I see for apples, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to write a 7 on the side. Now I'm going to count the bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 bananas. And then the pears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pears. Now I can go ahead and I can start answering the questions. So let me get to type it in. The first question asks, which fruit was bought the most? So we go ahead and we find the biggest number on here, which is 8, and that corresponds to pears. So we know that the pears were bought the most. Our next question asks, how many apples were bought? So we go over the apples. We already counted them, but we can double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we can say 7 apples were bought. Our next question, how many more pears than bananas were bought? So for this question, we're going to do a little bit of subtraction. We know that there was more pears than bananas because 8 is bigger than 5. So we need to do 8 minus 5. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can do that yourself. And then press play when you're ready to have me check your work. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and check that. And the way we're going to check that is a pretty easy way. We're going to line these up with a buddy. That's what I like to call it. So we see where it ties and how many more pairs are left. So here's a buddy, buddies, and they might not be perfectly lined up. That's why we're drawing the line to show the buddies that stick together. So this is where it ties. Now we can circle what is left over. And we see that there are 3 more pairs than bananas, because 8 minus 5 equals 3. So we'll go ahead and type that in. There are 3 more pears than bananas. Okay, next question and last. How many fruit was bought in all? So in all means we are just adding everything up. 7 plus 5 plus 8. You can also just go ahead and count straight through this. Pause the video to count for yourself. Press play when you're ready to check. Okay, so we can go ahead and add this up. I'm going to use the counting on method, and I'm going to get a different color to show you how I'm crossing this out. You can also decide to rearrange the numbers and make tens. There's so many different ways you can do this, but counting on is probably the easiest. All right, we don't need to start from scratch. We don't need to start at 1 because we already know that this is 7. From there, we can go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So now let's put this in a complete sentence. So we counted up 20. So we are going to say there are 20 fruit in all. All right, now it's time for the quiz. So you're going to go online to Canvas, and if you're having trouble getting on Canvas, then you can write down your answers as you go here. So the first question says, to use the picture graph to determine the best answer for each question. So we will be going back and forth to this picture graph. Number 1, how many children in all drink juice and water? So in all, think about what you're doing, adding or subtracting, if it's asking in all. But then notice it doesn't say everything in all. It just says juice and water in all. So look at juice and water. All right, so is that 16, 8, or 13? Record your answer, and then we can move on. Next, how many more, keywords, many more children drink milk than juice? 8 plus 3 equals 10. There are 10 more students that like milk than juice. 8 plus 5 equals 13. There are 13 more children that like milk than juice. Or 8 minus 3 equals 5. There are 5 more children that like milk than juice. Again, look at the chart. How many more children like milk than juice? So do your subtraction equation. See if you can figure it out. Okay, next up. Number 3, how many children in all were asked what they drink for lunch? So this time it's in all, and it didn't specifically say any particular drinks. So count it all up. And then see, is it 16, 8, or 5? Record your answer when you're ready. Move on when you're ready. Pause the video at any point if you need to. Next question for number 4. What do most children drink for lunch? Juice, water, or milk? So you want the most popular one, the one that had the most people answer that they wanted it. Was that milk, juice, or water? All right, next. How many fewer children drink water than milk? 8 minus 5 equals 3. 8 plus 5 equals 13, or 5 plus 3 equals 8. Again, it's how many fewer children drink water than milk. So look back on the chart. How many fewer drink water than drink milk? And then number 6, how many children drink milk? So you'll just go back to the chart and count how many children drink milk, and then record that. Is it 5, 8, or 3? After you're done with this, then go ahead and click submit, or after you're done recording all your answers and showing your work, take a picture of it and have your parent text it to me or send it through ClassDojo so that I can record your grade. If at any point you have any problems with this, go ahead and call me or message me and I'll help you out. Thank you so much for your hard work. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.